Man, my glasses. This is one of the biggest headaches with glasses is you have to clean them all the time. God! You have to clean them all the time, dude. It's so tiring. And then what's worse is you have to get all these weird products that'll clean your glasses for you. Super annoying. Mellow, what it do, brother man? Yeah, just came on to make some beats for a little bit. Working on some stuff, you know. Keep myself motivated, you know. Every day I did a little stream. I did something, you know what I'm saying? I did something. I did something. I didn't think about streaming all day and then not stream. You know what I'm saying? That, man, leaves a bad taste in my mouth when I go to bed. I'm like, man, I could have streamed this whole time. I could have been streamed. Man, I could have been streamed, man. Okay. Glasses cleaning, dude. Oh, Mellow, this is the most annoying part about having glasses is just cleaning the damn lenses, man. You just wipe until your brain is tired of wiping. And if you don't wipe, fine, don't wipe. But now you've got these weird stains in your vision. It feels like you got floaters. It's the worst feeling. Smokey, how's my brother doing? I'm just waiting on dinner. Seeing you live. Thought I'd drop by. I missed you last time. No problem, my friend. No problem. I'm here. I'm trying to be here every friggin' day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Every day. Like your boss being like, hey, time to go to work. When will you be here? And also, Mello, I had dinner before I streamed. You and my girl both told me on the same day. You're like, why don't you just have dinner first? And I was like, okay, you know what, guys? I am clearly making my own life harder. I got this dark. Okay. Are you coming out or no? I got this dark thing now that does not want to leave. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. No, I brought it back. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How's things, bro? Yeah, I was thinking you were on later than usual, man. Yeah, I am a bit, like, ideally I'd have been on still right now, but yeah, I got on a bit late. But, you know, better late than never. I was like, I'm still gonna go on. Even if I do a bit of procrastinating, I'm still gonna be online. And I am. And we're vibing, dude. On fire. How you doing, brother? I know I owe you a call, my dude. This weekend and the start of this week has been actually goddamn hilarious. So my sister had a birthday party. Well, she had a party, not a birthday party. I DJ'd it, and then one of my friends is selling his old Range Rover, and the battery was bad, and he was at a service station like not far from my house. And so he called me up. I jumped his car, and then as I'm driving back home, he calls me and he's like, "Dude, I screwed up. I went in, like, he messed up the gear change, and then the car stalled and it turned off. And he was like, I need to be jumped again." And I was like, "Bro, you're gonna have to wait there and figure it out." And then he was still calling me at like 4 a.m. being like, "Bro, no one around to help me." So I said, "Fine, I'll go help you." Then helped him at 4 a.m. He had decided to get drunk. We were like, "You're not driving home." So he called an Uber, went home. We took his car to my house, and today he picked it up in the evening. So that's my excuse, on fire. That's my excuse. We helped him out eventually, but god damn, it was a headache. It was a big headache, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I got you this week. Brother. Brother. I got you this week. Just so you know. Clocks have gone back. Daylight savings is I think it's switched back. What's the time for you on fire? Okay, 4:15 is not bad. Well, it's 11 right now for me. So yeah, could probably do like what time in your day does things stop being difficult? Like 2 p.m., 3 p.m., like what after, or are you just at home right now? What's the sitch, my guy? And Smokey and Mello, what are you guys doing? Mello, you having lunch, I think. Oh, sorry, dinner. Smokey, what you up to? Just sitting down to eat, trying to find a movie for the night. Ooh, have you watched Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets? That's a fun movie to watch where like you don't have to think too hard, and visually, God, it's a beautiful movie. People might say it's not a good movie like when as far as rating movies go, but I'm one of those people that the way the movie looks and kind of makes you feel, that's a big deal for me. So like Jupiter Ascending is another example of such a gorgeous movie that got bad reviews. So yeah, Jupiter Ascending or Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. If you haven't watched either, that'll keep you busy, brother. That'll keep you busy. And I found a lot of inspiration for music in those two because you just see a lot of crazy stuff that you haven't thought about, or really cool ideas about the future and whatever. So for me, visual stuff really helps influence my music because then I can create a soundtrack to it, you know? Jupiter Ascending is really cool. Also, Tomorrow World or Tomorrow World, the Disney one, that was also honestly that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Like that was again, I don't think it got great reviews, but gosh, what a fun movie. Like I really enjoyed it a lot. It was very similar to Jupiter Ascending, and I'd put those in the same category. Like Tomorrow World is probably the least like the least thinky one. So if you want to get into something that's just like a fun kind of movie, yeah, Tomorrow World was a lot of fun. Like, and I don't think it's as long as the other two or like deeply visually involved, but it was real fun. I enjoyed it. So look up Tomorrow World as well. It's a Disney movie. It has George Clooney and the chick from the OA, the Netflix series when she was younger. But the concept in the movie, the technology and the visuals, that was fun, man. I had a good time. It was like a fun adventure sci-fi movie. That's like serious, but not too serious. You know what I mean? Like you can go to sleep after watching it. Yeah, I think. I'm pretty sure. That's where my head is at. I get a good feeling. Yeah. You know, you guys, I'm still jaded on this screen position because it's close to my face. And so when I move in, I disappear in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, I'm in the mood for something chill. We'll look them up. Yeah, no worries, man. Tell me if you're looking at trailers or just images, tell me which one you think you might watch. Even if you don't watch any of them, I'm not worried. Like, you know, you got to pick what you're feeling. But you can feel free to give me a temperature reading on what you saw and how it made you feel, like what you thought of it just initially.
Way to create separation on a hip hop track is to find the crossover point around 200 to 50 and just do a dynamic dip with dynamic EQ and then compensate with side only in order to don't lose any side information on that area. My techniques is to switch 300 and down, find the cancellation of the 808 and go back.
Yeah, I was muted for a second. I was getting that knowledge. Yeah, I was muting because the video has that. You know how like the videos will be playing some song and you know for sure that thing's copyrighted because it's some big producer. But basically, he was just saying, when you go to your master channel, add a dynamic EQ, and then dip between 300 and 100 hertz. Well, 300 and 200 hertz. Dip somewhere there, and then on the side increase it, so that way you get the muddiness from the center away, and then the sides will compensate because the sides are not in the main signal, so they don't cause too much trouble, which is very smart. And technically with this EQ I can do that exactly. So on the sides, like 300 hertz, I'm gonna increase. And we can hear this too. Yeah, that sounds so much cooler to me. I think that sounds so much cooler. Look, I'll do on off. Just gonna add my screen here too. Hold on, I need to find a scene with that screen in it. Which scene had it? Yeah, this scene had it. Now, where are you, screen of mine? Boom. Right, so easy. So I'm gonna add this screen here. You guys can see what the hell I'm doing. Actually, maybe it's just better. It's better like this because you can see, you can hear what I'm doing, and you can see what the hell is going on. And then maybe I move this guy here. Maybe I do that. Yeah, maybe that works. And I could, okay, I could put my screen up here, right? Let's see. I could do that. I just want you guys to be able to kind of see what the hell I'm doing. You know what I mean? Kind of see what I'm doing. You don't have to see my speaker in this situation. I can make it a little bigger. Okay, well, tell me if that works for you wonderful guys. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to figure out where I did this. Oh, it's the high pass filter. I was like, dude, where is this curve coming from? Okay, so we should notice something when I turn it back down. I don't think I need to high pass the mid range, but also in a way it helps because then let's see, I might reduce it more because I want to get some more low end on the side signal, you know? So what I've noticed is that we're getting hit pretty hard by the EQ is getting hit hard by the signal. So what I want to do is I'm going to add a big compressor to the signal and we'll see what that does. So I'll add some gain reduction to that and then I won't add any gain like makeup gain. So I'm choosing the Shadow Hills mastering compressor. So that's the first thing is going through, which is this lovely, beautiful machine. So there's two of these. There's the Shadow Hills mastering compressor. This is the A class or class A mastering comp. There's another one which has green lights and they're both awesome. The red lights you want to use on your master channel. That's a good idea. That's basically how this goes. So let's hear it. Okay, so I have another idea, which is to lower the dB on the groups themselves so that getting into the master channel, the sound, the dBs are good. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add another plugin. Boy, I'm adding plugins out here. I'm going to add another plugin called VUMT Deluxe. And this is just a meters plugin. So all this is doing is telling me how loud is the signal coming in. So I'm doing the meters before my Shadow Hills compressor. I just want to see how noisy it is. And then based on that, I turn down the group volumes each until it's not bothering me. And then we can get it louder back in the end of the signal chains. It's not a problem. But I want it to be coming in like, if it's coming in near zero, there's no point. You know what I mean? Because it's already too loud. So we need some headroom. That's what's happening. And headroom just basically means when you're going into the master channel, there is space for you to make things louder before it's already fully crushed. If you go into the master channel at like -1 dB, you know, you can't increase anything beyond that. You know, it's as loud as it'll ever get. But if it's coming in a bit lower volume, then you have some gap to like boost things, you know. So like the EQ is boosting things, for example. You want headroom to be able to do that. So I'm gonna play it now and then lower this until I think I'm okay with what the meters are doing. So initially these meters are probably gonna have a fit. They're probably gonna be in the red, which is annoying, but we'll get it down. So I'm seeing that the God particle is saying I can use more low end. It's not a bad idea. So I'm gonna use the EQ decisions to basically go, okay, if you'll allow me to do that, then I'm gonna increase it. And so I increase it with all this stuff up here, and then just see what the hell happens, dude. Well, this is fun. The bass didn't even have an EQ on it yet. Oh, that's gonna be great. So I can make it even tighter. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's what's happening right now. So. You guys tell me if that's sounding space age to you right now. Yes, on fire. It's on fire, as we say. I'm liking where that is so far. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to export it to listen to later, and then we'll open something else. That's how I like to do things. Bar, we're going to go with the radio, brother. We're going to go with the radio. Look at that full screen. Jesus, that's nasty. Save, export. I'll call this Racer. I made an artwork and a track name, Racer, and I think this song deserves it better than the one I made it for. So for the other song, it'll have something else on there. So I'm doing this so that I can see the meters live. Because like I want to know what it's doing. You know what I mean? It's always helpful to know what the song's doing. How loud is it? How not loud is it? You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason I'm doing this. Let's see. We're currently at 11 dB. Like Spotify and stuff is 14. But yeah, there's some people like Travis Scott, his stuff goes down to like 6. It can get very loud. So luckily we have the tools to make stuff really loud. So that's what we're going through now. I just want to see, I mean, yeah, I've got parts of the song going to 6 point something. So I think I'm okay. Because integrated loudness means loudness across the whole track. So it's not gonna be constantly that loud, but when you get the integrated loudness, you get an idea of the average of how loud it is. And then if the average is good, you're like, all right, bet. So right now it's 9.1. Right now it's 9. It's gone to 8. So we're already in very good territory. We are in very good territory. So we just, we want this to end. Well, it's very sparsed out. I can see the cloud over here on the right side. It's very spaced out, but we want stuff in the sides. I don't mind that. Sometimes that means it's out of phase, but we have a huge stereo image on this song, so we're not going to worry about that too much. But in general, you want stuff in the middle, you know what I mean? So there's some sparkles and sprinkles on the sides, but I'm okay with it. 8.5. Hell yeah, dude. That is loud. Good evening, Mr. Drew. We were just exporting a track I worked on and then opening some new stuff. I'll listen to that one when my ears are clear. Let's see what we got. Actually, yeah, let's see what this one's doing. Let's see what this one's got a beautiful piano on it, so that's what I'm looking forward to right now.